Morning, Christ Church. Pastor Morris here. I hope you're doing well. As my wife and I have been sheltering at home over the last few weeks, we spent a lot of time with our dogs. And so I thought that this morning I would introduce you to one of them. This is Sadie Mae Clementine Brown. Sadie Mae is our Brittany Spaniel. We've had her for about 5 years. She's a lot of energy and she's a bundle of fun. As I've played with Sadie Mae and our other dog, Simon, who I can't get in the picture this morning, I thought I'd look up some interesting facts about dogs. And I discovered some really cool things. For example, did you know there are 88 million dogs that people have as pets in the United States? Did you know that 37% of all American households have at least one dog? Did you know that most people, at least 74% of dog owners, consider their dog to be just as important as their children or other family members? I know with my wife that's true. Sometimes I think she loves our dogs more than she loves me. One other interesting fact I discovered, and that is, did you know that the word dog spelled backwards is God? I don't think that's unintentional because I think our dogs have a lot to teach us about our relationship with God. Let me tell you a few things that Sadie Mae's taught me over the years about my relationship with God. For example, Sadie Mae early every morning bounds into bed with my wife and I and gets us up, and she's excited to start the day. And when she does that, she reminds me that every day is a gift that God has given us. And so we ought to rejoice in every day and give thanks for it. Sometimes I'll tell Sadie Mae, hey, let's go for a walk around the park, and she just goes nuts. She loves to get out in nature. She loves to chase birds and squirrels. And by doing this, she reminds me of the beautiful world that God has given us. Another thing I think is really cool about Sadie Mae is whether I'm in a bad mood or angry or upset or just having a tough day, she loves to get up in my lap and just love me right where I am, just as I am. And when she does this, she reminds me of God's incredible unconditional love for us. And one more thing she reminds me of is whether we're gone for a couple of hours or for a couple of days, every time we come home, she is so excited. It's like the first time she's ever seen us, and she's just overjoyed at our return. And she reminds me that, even when we stray from God, that when we return to Him, God is just so excited that we're back in that relationship and that we're seeking God's presence in our lives. So, our dogs have so much to teach us about the gift of our relationship with God and about the nature of God. So, let me encourage you this week to just, I don't know, if you've got a dog, spend a few minutes letting your dog teach you about God's love and God's presence in your life. I hope you have a great rest of the week. And thanks so much for listening. And we'll see you next time.